Go. Okay. Now, before we do that, we should warm up. Let's do our C major scale and arpeggio. And I'm going to mute everybody.
Nothing I know your show, Casey.
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
I agree.
Defects in the door.
Totally agree.
Attempting to force their way into the door.
Probably talking about cats. Poor old Bill Surfless. His cat hated the fiddle. Oh my God. But apparently, specifically, it was me, my fiddle music, that Bill Surfless's cat hated. And every time I would start playing, the cat would go nuts. And one time, Bill stood up and the cat was hanging off of his arm. Okay, C major. Nice and easy and do some good tuning. Ready, go. Okay, now mine was terrible. I got to tune up too. A lot of hammering on this thing today with the kids. My God, it's just straight playing with those guys all day long, which is just great. But they're accompanying 100 pipers. So I think I played that about 300 times today. Okay, let's do the C scale again. I can't believe everybody can hear me. It's great. My Zoom must have updated. Here's your C. Okay, ready, go. Arpeggio. Okay, mine was a little bit better, but still not great, I gotta say. I feel like it's the chair. It's certainly not my fault. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, go. Better, better. How are you guys doing? Getting there? Okay, good. Let's do one more, but a little bit quicker. Just a little. Yes, I am recording. Okay, a little bit quicker. Thanks for the reminder. I always need it. You know what? I gotta change chairs. It's too low. It's good for watching Scottish comedy. I'm not very good for playing the fiddle. Oh, that's much better. Okay, a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, are we warm? Warm enough? Let's do it. Tom McCormick's at 95. Just feel that tempo. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 95. How did everybody do? Did we have any survivors? Yeah? Not too bad? Okay, so we're going to up it. Now, hold on. I got to invite Grant. Grant's having trouble getting in. Grant Foster. There we go. Send him the link. Okay. Okay, so will we say that 95 is a success? Yeah? Okay, don't be scared if you had to stop. You can just let me know, because we can do it again at that speed. I don't mind. Otherwise, we can push it. We'll try it up at, say, 105, since we did it successfully at 105 at some point in history. I'd say we can do it again.
I don't think Vanessa's on, eh? She just emailed, can somebody send her the link? I don't
There's
see her
Vanessa
on.
there.
Oh, she's on?
Yep, she's on. I sent her a link, and I just sent Grant Foster a link, too. He was having trouble, too. Just make sure there's nobody else emailing me here. Okay. Okay, got him. That's Grant. Okay, so, and can everybody hear me okay? Is that all right? The timing and everything. Okay, good. So, now, 105. You're not going to feel a huge difference here. You'll feel a little push. And then we'll try another 5 points, maybe. Or maybe even 10. Let's try it. Okay. So just to give you an idea, like that. Okay? Brace yourselves. And we'll do the pickup. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now everybody looked pretty cheerful there. At 100 and at 105. How does everybody feel? Did you make it? Did you survive? Little few dings on your helmet, that's it? Good. Okay, so let's do it. Roll out your shoulders. Do your hype up dance if you need to. And we're going to push it. We're going to push it to 112. And that's a totally respectable dance tempo. Okay, 112 for the dancers. They'll be able to dance to that. So if we're successful, this will be really, really good. Okay. One more. Promise. Whew. Okay. It actually sounds nice in this room, in this little motel room. It's great that they got the internet working. It's awesome. Oh, hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Hey, Don. Yeah.
Grant. Oh, Grant did get in. He just sent me a
He did.
message. So
Yeah, I know. I got his message.
Okay, got it.
Hi, Grant. I don't see you yet, but I'm sure you hear me. Okay, 112. Everybody ready? Here we go. Just to give you an idea, I'll give you an idea. Okay, that's the speed. So it's just a bit of a hustle. It's not the hugest hustle. It should work. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That was a clip. Now again, everybody looked pretty copacetic. You all look a little dazed now that you're finished. But otherwise, you look pretty copacetic. How did you feel at 106? Was it
It's
this?
a challenge.
It was a challenge? But was it
Yeah,
doable?
Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it? What is the last note on the champion jig? What is the last note you're playing?
An F and a C together.
An F and a C together. Okay, thank you.
It's a fifth. So if you want to do it, it's a great thing to do. One finger on the both strings there. The middle finger on both strings. Okay, good question. Okay. So anyway, so 106 was, how many people felt like 106 was this? Give me your thumbs up. Oh, good. Good. Now, how about this? Some that. Okay. Did anybody have this? Hopeless? No? That's great. Oh, good. Okay. Well, let's leave it because I don't want to hammer away too much. And we're recording this. So if you want another crack at 112, that's respectable. That's a respectable tempo. So another crack at 112, just go back to the video. I'll post it right away and just have multiple cracks at it if you want. But let's move on for now. Okay, now let's see what we got next. Okay, set list. Ding dee day. Memories of Ballymote. Oh, this will be a fun one for speed trials. We were already doing it pretty quick. Let's see here. Polkas are weird because they're 2/4. So the metronome is weird with them. How does it start? What key is it in?
It's in G.
That's the one. Too many tunes in there. Okay, so let's see. How fast were we doing it? Were we doing it around there? That's pretty easy tempo, I'd say, eh? To do those at? Let's give it a try. Now, what is that? So that's 111. So yeah, the number is kind of a little bit different. Let's do it. 112.
Yeah, I had 115 written down from some
Let's
previous
do
time.
150.
I've got 110, 115, and 116 written down.
Okay. Let's go with 115. Okay, we're going to start at 115. And again, for polkas, that's not the fastest. We're going to up it. It's just the numbers faster because it's a shorter measure. That's how fast we're doing it. Okay. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, and... Success? Good. Right on. Yeah, that looked like it was pretty easy for everybody. So, now let's see. So. That would be a sprightly tempo. Let's see what that is. It's 120. Let's try it. 120. And that's approaching real polka tempo again, guys. Like, we're doing really good here with the tempos, as long as it's still comfortable. And again, we can always go back to slow if anybody needs to. And also, you can always go back to any of these tempos on the video and just crack away at it. Okay? So let's give it a shot. A little drink of water. That's a good idea, though. Geez, my voice is about shot from talking to the kids while you're playing. You know, like you're playing and you're going, you know, D, G. And it's good. I've taught them all girl instead of G because it sounds like D, you know. So I say girl. They go over to the G string. It's good. But geez, I feel like my father at a hockey game. I'll give you an idea of the tempo. Okay, that's what we're doing. Let that bow skip along. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Success? Kinda? Excellent. And you know, we wouldn't want to go much faster than that. Well, we could go faster than that, but we're not going to. We're not going to go faster than that. Okay? Let's try. Do you want to try one more at 122? Let's do one more at 122. You can do it. You can do it. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Still success? Oh, good. That's great. It's great. Medium, up and down. Okay, well, that's really good because I actually upped it to 125. Okay? So if you had little trouble, that's probably why. And but that's okay because that's going to be aspirational. Now, that tempo for the dancers is going to be absolutely perfect. They're going to do their thing to that, no problem at all. So far we have 2 tracks worthy of dancers. Let's see what else we got here.
The desperate parts, because sometimes the internet slows up, but then it goes faster to catch up.
It's classic.
So it feels like you're slacking off, and then all of a sudden you're going twice as fast.
Now, that's not to say I haven't been slacking off. That's just, just so you know. Okay, now what do we got next? We got Bogaloggin. Does that really need a speed trial? No. What it needs is the reels could use a little going over with speed. Okay? So, but what we'll do is this. Here, I'm going to set the tempo here. Anybody have a tempo marked down for those reels?
I've got 120 and 138 for quarter notes. 60
For quarter notes.
Oh, I think that's what I was doing at home or something. 60
Yeah.
to 69 for half notes.
60, that sounds more like it. Let's see here. So, deedle dat diddle deedle deedle day deedle 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 day deedle deedle day. That's pretty slow. I think we could do like 80. Deedle dat diddle deedle deedle day deedle deedle day. Does that sound doable? Let me just play it for you. Think we can do that? I think we did that before. Let's
So
give
is
it a
that
try.
80?
Yeah,
Did you say that's 80?
that's 80 there. I'll do it again so you can hear it. It's pretty slow still. Let's have a practice run at 80, and then we're going to up it. Okay? We'll have a practice run. Let's say 82. I just felt like that was dragging a little bit. 82. Just the reels. Jackie Coleman's and the Silver Spear. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not too hard, eh? Get through it all okay? Up we go. Up we go, people. Let's see. This is 92. Shall we? Let's give it a go. 92. I can't believe how much we've upped the tempos, you know? I just can't believe it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. One more. How do you feel? Triumphant? Kinda? No? Did it not go well? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so that's 92. So practice it at 85 and then go back and try along with the 92 recording a couple of times this week. Okay? Now, do you want to take a break or do you just want to go straight through to about 1:45? Who wants to take a break? Nobody. Okay, let's go straight through till 1:45. Very good. That suits me. Just take a little breather there while we get the next set ready. But I got to share with you guys this picture about what happened on the weekend. So me and Ross and Brian were playing up in Thunder Bay this weekend for the Thunder Bay Trad Association, concert series or whatever. And it was at the Legion, which was pretty funny. Because it was half full of traditional music fans, which are very quiet and precious and there to listen to the music and stuff like that. And the other half were Legion people who were there, like they paid the money and they came to the show, but they were still drinking and playing cards and playing darts and stuff like that. So it was a bit noisy, but we did get them into it, and they were all dancing by the end, which was just hilarious. They were dancing to the Highland pipes, which was great. Now Ross, just about before we were gonna go on, he wanted to warm up his Highland pipes, and next to the stage at the Legion in Thunder Bay is a little handicapped elevator. And it has 2 doors on it. So he was like, I'll just nip into the elevator and I'll blow up my pipes, get them ready, and then I'll be all ready to come out. So he went into the elevator, and I'll just show you. It was very funny, little elevator. So here's the piper in the elevator. Do you see that? And so Ross is getting his pipes going, and then doesn't somebody call the elevator down? And then you should have saw the look on Ross's face. Here it is. As the elevator went down while he was playing the pipes, which was pretty funny. And it turned out that it was a guy in a wheelchair that was hoping to get into the show. And he got a show, because when that elevator door opened, there was a piper. Very, very funny. Now,
You've got the title for a tune there, Dan. The Piper in the Elevator.
Well, actually, I've already thought of the title, Piper in the Lift Going Down. I'll have to get Ross to write it, though. I'm no good at writing tunes.
I wondered if the guy in the wheelchair was deaf by the time the elevator got to the top again.
Yeah, he was just sitting in the wheelchair going, saying to Ross, I'm already handicapped.
Well, the pipes are pretty loud out on the side of a mountain, let alone in an elevator.
Well, in fairness, these were the border pipes, so they're slightly quieter than the Highland pipes. Slightly quieter. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we only need to do stuff tonight that need speed trials. So that's just basically the jigs and reels. So let's try now since we're in the reel mood, let's do the Rakish Paddy set. Okay? And we'll start at 85. Why isn't this not charging? There we go. The piper in the lift going down. I couldn't believe it. Is it when he was going in the door, he was like, geez, I hope somebody doesn't call this down. And then they did. And he actually thought it was me as a prank that I ran down and pressed the button. But no, it was a guy in a wheelchair trying to get in. God. Oh, silliness. Okay, Rakish Paddy. Now that's 85. That should be pretty nice and easy going, okay? Give yourself plenty of bow. Yeah, you're right, Eileen. We do need slower dancers. Although I don't think that they would be as exciting. Anyway, so give yourself plenty of bow for these Irish tunes. And it should be manageable at this tempo. Okay, let's give it a go. 2 times each. And then it's... that's the second one. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. look pretty happy at that go around. How you doing, Marie? That was a very funny face there. Not happy? Too fast? Was that too fast? 85? Kinda. Who felt like that was too fast? Okay, so this is not one we're gonna plan on doing with the dancers. Okay, we're still gonna try to strengthen it up, but we won't worry about that. We won't put that pressure on ourselves. But let's do it again, straight up at 85. Just do it again. Whatever birds you didn't hit the first time, let's get them this time. And remember, if you're having trouble with tempo, the first thing to go should be the ornament. So if you're trying some rolls and stuff like that, just don't worry about it. So instead of, just go. Just like that, nice and simple, like a dance. Okay? Let's do it again. One, two, three, go. Here we go. One more. Better that time? A little bit better? That's good. Very good. So that's 85. So practice at 85. We'll try it a little faster some other time. And that's the Michael Coleman reels. Now, what else do we got here? Oh, we got the New York jig. Let's have a go at the New York jig. So that is... I think. And then there's and then what? I gotta look. I thought I had her deal.
I think I Lost My Love is in the middle.
Oh, this, I lost my love. Okay, and then I know the one. Okay, and then Now'll be king but Charlie. Good Jacobite tune. No? Oh, Maggie Brown's. I'll just look. Why am I guessing?
Gary's Beat the Hat.
Gary's Beaver Hat.
Gary's
Oh
Beat
yeah. I have way too many sets of tunes in my head. I'm going to tell you that. Okay, so. And then. Yes. Okay. Got her straight now. Now let's see. What would be a good starting tempo? Because we've been playing these a little bit. Let's try her up at 100 to start with. That'll do it. Let's give it a go. I'll give you an idea. Okay, let's do it. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3. okay at 100? Okay, take a little breather. And we're going to get her up to 110. And I don't think it's going to be a problem. Just give me 1 second. Okay, 110. Like that. Okay, brace yourselves. Oh, hello.
Housekeeping,
Hi.
do you need any supplies?
Oh, I think I'm good.
Okay, no towels, nothing,
I
you're
think
good?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay,
you.
perfect. I've been trying to just give everybody their privacy, but I'll offer things every other day, sort of.
That's
so
great.
You're good?
No problem
You
at all.
sound amazing.
Oh, thank you.
My husband's mother used to play, but I didn't meet her before she had her cancer.
Oh.
I was unable to hear her, but
Oh.
that's amazing.
Okay, well, a little bit more to come.
Oh, good, good,
Okay.
good. All right.
Thanks. Okay, Karen, the lady that's looking after the hotel, thinks we sound amazing. So you should be happy about that. You all sound so good. Okay, 110. Ooh, she's cheerful. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 110. Feelings, thoughts, frustrations? All good? That is great. 110 for the New York jig set. Okay, let's see what else we got going here.
Hey, Dan, are you up there for the whole weekend?
Not, I go back home on Friday.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yep, 5 days. And I go home on Friday, and Jennifer leaves for Japan on Friday for 2 weeks. So that'll be fun. She's going to have a great time. She really needs the break and the vacation. And this is kind of a forced vacation because she booked it with her sister. She has to go. Okay, what else we got on the chart? What's the next thing here? So the Newfoundland stuff is pretty good, I would say. Why don't we slow her down and play a Shogun just to make ourselves feel really good? We don't need to do speed trials on a Shogun. Although it would be comical. But let's just do it anyway. All right. Okay, a Shogun farewell. We do it 2 times. Or is it 3? No, it's 3 single. Yeah. Let's do it. And harmonize to your heart's content, people. You're muted. You can even try out some wrong chords like Brian likes to. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I got up to the high D all right, but the A sucked. Did you hear that? That's no good. Not good at all. That's better. Oh, God. It's the chair. It's definitely not my fault. It's a better chair. Slightly better. Anyway, how are you feeling? Was that nice? Were you moved to tears? Did it bring a tear to a glass eye? Is Mike crying over there? Is Mike crying in the corner? He is. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I figured out what we can do next for to strengthen a little bit is the Strass bass. We'll just take the Strass bass. So that's Lady, or what do you call it there? Miss Jessie Smith and Lady Mary Ramsey. And we can strengthen the reel too. The Earl sounds great. It's not really a problem. We can still play it, but let's strengthen the 2 Strass bass in the reel first. We'll take down the tempo. So I want to get all those triplets in and everything. Let's do them about there. So we're going to do speed trials on the Strass bass. And it's going to be about 100. Dee-dle-dum, dee-diddle-diddle-diddle-dum, dee-die-die-diddle-dum, dee-die. Okay? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. was a fairly sedate tempo for everything, but I hope that it gave everybody a chance to get everything in. How did you do? Did you get everything in pretty smooth? Not bad? Okay, let's up it a little bit then. It was pretty slow for the reel, too. I'd say it was about 90. So now we're going to go up to 110 for the Strass bass, which is... really good Strass bass tempo. For Cape Breton Strass bass, I might add. Might be a little fast for our Scottish friends. And a little pointy. They like them round. Okay. One more go. One, two, three. I thought that was a perfect tempo for the Strass bass, 110. How did it feel? Did it work? It worked. Okay, that's good. So 110 is what we're going for with the Strat bass. Now the reel was... Yeah, 100. That's what I thought. It was about 100 for the reel, I think. You see, oh no, slower. No, slower. About 90. About 90 for the reel. Okay? Do you think we can try that reel up at 100? Just the reel. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think we'll be able to do it. You know, there's no better feeling than kicking into a reel from a Strat bass, eh? It really gets the arse going. I gotta say, I just love it. It's like the best change ever. You know, Strat bass into reel. The Irish never really got the hang of that. I keep reminding Brian. So, I'll give you an idea. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and... Again. Survivors? Not bad? Okay, well, just keep that in your head. 100 didn't suck. Okay? 90 was okay, 100 didn't suck. So keep that in your mind as you're practicing. Okay, so we got a few minutes. Let's do a swan song here. I'm working you guys very hard. I understand that. We've pretty well done everything except the Newfoundlanders. So why don't we do the Newfoundlanders real quick? I had a Newfoundlander text me today. His name is Graham Wells. He's an amazing accordion player. And he's going to be in Toronto for the weekend. But unfortunately, absolutely nobody is going to be in Toronto and free to play music with this guy on the weekend. Everybody is out of town. Me and the lads are playing a double on Saturday, so we're out of action. So poor Graham's got no tunes. And I'll tell you, he is a wicked player. Absolutely wicked player. Anyway, oh well. Okay, let's see. About there? I think that'll work. Okay. Always can use work on these with these crazy extra bars and extra beats and everything. 1, 2, 3. go. Woo! Covered in kelp and seagull poop. Geez, we were up in Thunder Bay, and didn't Ross almost get it right in the top of the head there? Almost. He stepped backward at the last minute. Okay, everybody, that was a really good workout tonight. I don't think I'm going to push you any harder. We've got through everything that we got to do speed trials for, and I thought we did very well with the speed trials. So I'm going to suggest to Sheila that they dance to the jigs, either one of the jigs or both. Dance to the, what do you call it, the polkas for sure. That's going to be really great. And then maybe they can dance to Jackie Coleman's and the Silver Spear, depending on where it is in the set. And then, of course, there's the Highland dancers. So that is going to be just great. Everybody feeling a little bit better about the tempos? Excellent. Okay, so we're back in person at the church next week. Okay, and we'll see all you guys in person. Thank you so much for coming on Zoom tonight. It was very valuable. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Dan, not at the
Thank you,
church.
Paul. Bye.
Huh?
Not
What?
at the church.
Regular
We're not at
church.
the church next Wednesday. What?
The regular
Not
one.
at the church next week. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The regular St. Cuthbert's Anglican English thing. Okay? We'll see you there next week.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay.